Superintendent Wiggins, can you just explain to us what today's raids are all about?
Today we're carrying out an operation that's led by the North West Regional Organised Crime Unit, together with ourselves, Merseyside Police, and also Devon and Cornwall Police, where we are targeting an organised crime group who have been taking drugs from this area and dealing them particularly in significant amounts in some seaside towns and cities across the country, but notably in South Wales and also Devon and Cornwall. Now today I'm standing outside one of the addresses, one of 10 addresses that we've executed search warrants at this morning, and there's a further 20 addresses that have been subject of searches across other parts of the country, notably in Manchester, South Wales and also Devon and Cornwall. Now this is, as I say, part of an operation to target an organised crime group who we know have been carrying out that activity, and they use what we call county lines. That is effectively, they will use what they call a phone line, i.e. the county line, in those other cities and those other seaside towns, and those numbers will be rung, and that's where they do their drug dealing from. Now in order to do that, they target vulnerable individuals. So in those areas there will be vulnerable people living in addresses whose houses have effectively been taken over by the organised crime group using fear, intimidation and violence, and ultimately they will use those addresses as a base to deal their drugs and bring misery to significant numbers of people. We also know that in the past organised crime groups have done similar to this, and when we talk about county lines, in those cases they use children, sometimes as young as 12, 13 or 14, but they will take out a Merseyside, other areas of the country, they'll take them down to those sort of seaside towns and cities, and then put them in those houses where those vulnerable people have been taken over, and ultimately get them to deal the drugs for them, which is obviously causes us real concerns, and it's something that we nationally and with the regional organised crime unit and all the relevant forces have been targeting. So, my message today is these 30 addresses that are being searched across the country is going to lead to a number of arrests. We're also looking to seize drugs, and we've already seized in the last 18 months, or should I say North West Regional Organised Crime Unit have already seized £5 million worth of heroin, cocaine and amphetamine as part of this operation, and ultimately today's operation will culminate in the arrest of those individuals, which hopefully will end up going before the court. But those organised crime groups need to understand that we do work together very, very closely. So the Regional Organised Crime Unit are leading today's operation. They've worked with at least 4 other forces, and that's so that those organised crime groups have got nowhere to hide. They can't just leave a particular area like Merseyside and assume that they are free to carry out that type of activity, because they're not. We do work very, very closely together. We do collaborate very regularly, and today's operation is an example of that.